Friends, let's balance one more net ionic equation for the reaction between dichromate ion and sulfur dioxide to form chromium ion and sulfate ion. This reaction takes place in acidic medium. Let's balance this equation by oxidation number method. I have already noted down the oxidation numbers of chromium, sulfur. In addition to oxygen, already it is noted. I will work out for chromium alone at the first reactant. Then the same principle is applied. That is, chromium, two atoms are there, so we can consider chromium. First we can assume the oxidation number X. So two chromium atoms are there, therefore 2X plus 7 times oxygen atoms, that is 7 times minus 2, is equal to, this is a polyatomic ion, therefore the sum of the oxidation numbers is equal to its charge, minus 2. That is 2x minus 14 is equal to minus 2. Then 2x is equal to 14 minus 2, that is equal to 12. As a result, x is equal to plus 6. So in the polyatomic ion, the sum of the oxidation numbers will be equal to its charge. For the neutral compound, the sum of the oxidation numbers will be equal to 0. Accordingly, we have calculated the oxidation numbers. So let's proceed to find the reduction as well as oxidation reaction, or we can say the increase in oxidation number as well as decrease in oxidation number. Now in the case of chromium, the oxidation number initially it was plus 6. From plus 6 it has changed to plus 3. From plus 6 it changed to plus 3. Therefore, what change takes place? Decrease in oxidation number. Decrease in oxidation number takes place. How many times? That is plus 3 times. Plus 3 times. Similarly, we need to mention this. We need to find the decrease in oxidation number for chromium one more time, because at the left hand side, it's mentioned 2 chromium atoms. Therefore, we are writing the same step once again. Chromium oxidation number changes from plus 6 to plus 3. So this also decrease in oxidation number, and this decrease in oxidation number also plus 3. So the total decrease in oxidation number for chromium, we need to add together plus 3, again another one plus 3. So the result will be plus 6. The total decrease in oxidation number of chromium is plus 6. In the case of sulfur, the oxidation number changes from plus 4 to minus 2. Plus 4 to, what is that? Plus 6. So here, there is an increase in oxidation number takes place. Increase in oxidation number. How many times it increases? Plus 2 times. Now we need to compare, check the oxidation. Decrease in oxidation number is plus 6. Increase in oxidation number is plus 2. These are the multiples of 2. Therefore, we can simplify further. As a result, this will be 3 times and this will become 1 time. So accordingly, sulfur needs to be multiplied by the coefficient 3 on the right hand side. Similarly, chromium needs to be multiplied by 1 on the right hand side. So that we can work out at the next page. Sulfur needs to be multiplied by the coefficient 3. Sulfur needs to be multiplied by the coefficient 3. So right hand, and chromium, it is only one time, so it's not necessary to mention. So right hand side 3 sulfate ion we have mentioned. Therefore, before this sulfur dioxide also the coefficient 3 we need to mention. Now the left hand, now we need to check the next chromium. Chromium on the left hand side 2 atoms are there. Therefore, the right hand side, this we need to balance by multiplying by 2. Now we can check the charges of the ions in the equation. Dichromate ion, its charge is -2. Plus sulfur dioxide, it's a neutral compound, there's no charge. Then the right hand side, chromium ions, 2 times 3 plus, that is plus 6. The next one is 3 times 2 minus. In sulfate ion, 3 times 2 minus, that is equal to -6. So plus 6 minus 6, the result will be 0 on the right hand side. So no charge on the right hand side. But the left hand side, the total charge is -2. And here it's mentioned the reaction takes place in the acid medium or acidic medium. So when the reaction takes place in acidic medium, what we need to add, hydrogen ions we need to add on the appropriate sides. And here the charge left hand side -2, but the right hand side 0. So what we need to add, plus only we can add H plus. So which side we need to add? Left hand side. The left hand side we need to add this plus how many times? 2 times we need to add. So then only +2 and minus +2, if you are adding to -2, the result will be 0. Then the both the side, the charges will be equal. So on the left hand side, 2 moles of hydrogen ions need to be written. That I am writing at the left hand side now. 2 moles of hydrogen ions. Now when we check on the right hand side, there's no hydrogen atom. Left hand side 2 hydrogen, but the right hand side there's no hydrogen. Therefore, what I am writing, if you are writing 1 mole of water, 2 hydrogen atoms are there. So 1 mole of water I am writing here. Now when we check the atoms on both the sides, 3 sulfur, 3 sulfur, chromium 2, chromium 2, chromium, hydrogen 2, hydrogen, left hand side also 2 hydrogen, oxygen, right hand side 3 times 4, 12, here it is 12 times, then in water 1 time, 13, left hand side 3 times 2, here 6 times, then in dichromate that is 7 times. So this also 7 plus 6, 13. So all the atoms are equal and all the charges also equal on both the sides of the equation. Therefore now the equation is balanced. So the balanced chemical equation is 2 moles of hydrogen ions plus 1 mole of dichromate ions plus 3 moles of sulfur dioxide gives 2 moles of chromium ions, 3 moles of sulfate ions, and 1 mole of water. Thank you so much for watching.